Well, good evening. It's March 1st. We're at Everett Arena and for a quarterfinal game between the Concord High girls Lady Tide and the Trinity, Bishop Brady-Trinity West team. Charlie Russell for ConcordTV, and we're joined by distinguished broadcaster.
This is like deja vu all over again, Charlie.
Yeah,
I feel like I just stepped into a dream. Like I expected any moment I'm going to wake up in Mrs. Anderson's fourth grade class and say, what happened?
Yeah, play it again. Well, that's Jim Rivers if you don't recognize the voice, but tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
Well, this is quarterfinal action in the state tournament. Of course, Bishop Brady/Trinity/Manchester West, which from this point forward will be called Trinity West. Had to win a game to get in here. They finished with a record of 11-7, number 6 in the state. Had kind of a good start. In fact, Concord and Brady pretty much mirror each other in that they started the season very strong, and both of them lost 4 of their last 5 games. But they did manage to rebound and beat Pinkerton, the number 11 team, the other night, 5-1. Courtney Ingham scored twice, and Chevy Irizarry had a couple of assists and a goal, and Lauren Trapidi had a goal and an assist. So they're coming in with a little bit of experience in the tournament. It's a whole new ball game, Charlie, when you get into the state tournament.
Well, that's for sure. And the semifinals will be here on Tuesday night, so it's, I think, a rarity for semifinal games to be here, at least in the Division 1 or the girls tournament. But by the time this is shown, we'll probably know the results there. But
well, we do already, because 3 of the games are played this afternoon. And in those games, St. Thomas Winnacunnet, the number 8 seed, lost to the number 1 seed Oyster River Portsmouth 2-0. So a close one between number 1 and number 8. And then at 3 o'clock this afternoon, Exeter defeated Lebanon Stevens Kearsarge, the number 10 seed, Exeter being number 2. Final of that one was 8-1.
Not pretty, huh?
Hanover is up at Berlin, the number 5 team, at number 4. That was a 4 o'clock start. That's probably done by now. But the winner of this game will play Exeter at 5:30 here on Tuesday, Charlie.
Yeah, and Concord played Exeter, one of the few girls games we covered. They were 10-0, and Concord got blown out 5-0, probably in early February. But
well, the state tournament has belonged to Hanover over the years. They have won 10 of 11 state championships since they began in 2008, and they have defeated Exeter in 2 of the last state championship games. So I'm sure Exeter would like to get another shot at them, but they've got to go through Concord or Trinity in order to get there.
Well, we know one Concord team, or at least part, will be in the semifinals.
Absolutely.
One of the 2 winners here, and I know you've done lots of games, Jim, and you told me you've done a few girls' games. It'll be a little slower than the NEC.
The pace is a bit slower, but it's the girls' game has come a long way since my daughter played back in the day at Bishop Brady, and it's true in all women's sports. The skills have gotten so much better over the years. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Concord High. Along that left wing, it'll be Nicole Jones, a junior. Jalen Kelleher, a sophomore, will center. And Ella Doherty, a junior, on the right wing. And defensively, it'll be Emily Forward, a senior, and Maria Amarganian, a sophomore. And in the nets, Abigail Corbett, a junior. And for Trinity, freshman Courtney Ingham on the left wing, Lauren Trapidi, a senior, at center, and Chevy Irizarry, a freshman, on the right wing. Kate Shoemaker will be one of the starting defensemen for Trinity, and Kate is a sophomore. And Raylan Roberts, a junior, will be out there defensively, and Emily Senko, a sophomore. And Charlie, 2 pretty good goaltenders here tonight.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned that Corbett is on the state champ softball team. Concord High as the catcher. Got the winning hit in the championship game.
Concord has a pretty good season. They have registered 3 shutouts. They were shut out only once. That was 2-0 to the Berlin Gorham team in their final game. Trinity West has registered 6 shutouts this year. They were shut out 3 times by Hanover, Oyster River, and Exeter. Because Brady-Trinity lost to Hanover back in 2015 in the state finals. A year ago, they were knocked out in the semifinals. Pretty good crowd on hand, Charlie, for a Friday night here at the arena. I expect to turn to my right and see Harvey Smith stand.
Well, you did a few games with Harvey.
We did.
Through the years.
He's a legend. So it'll be Oyster River Portsmouth against either Hanover or Berlin in the 7:30 game on Tuesday night for anyone coming out to see a doubleheader.
And let's see, we're going to introduce the goalie now here for Brady. Here she is. Here comes Brady's goalie.
Emily Senko.
6 shutouts is not too shabby, that's for
they
sure.
had 3 in a row at one point. And, of course, Coach Dan Early in his 8th year coaching the Brinity team. Coach Patrick McDonough, his 2nd year at the helm at Concord High. They had 11 starters back from last year's team. They opened up with 10 straight wins. They finished the year at 13-5. But as we say, they lost 4 of their last 5. And one thing, Charlie, is you hate to go into a tournament losing that momentum, losing 4 or 5 games. But they can turn things around here tonight. Everybody is 0-0 coming into the playoffs.
Yeah.
And they continue to announce the starters for the Concord High team.
So playoff hockey is usually low scoring and a lot of defense. Although they have scored a lot of goals, I think they've averaged 4 to 5 goals each and given up about 2.
Well, Brinity scored 100 goals this year. They were one of 4 teams.
Wow.
Oyster River, Exeter, and Girton all scored over 100. Ironically, Bishop Girton scored 106, and they allowed 115.
Wow.
But Brady was number 4. Concord was number 6, averaging 4.3 goals a game. Defensively, Brady was 5th, allowing 2.4 goals per game. Concord allowing 2.44. So they're pretty close defensively.
Yeah.
Oyster River Portsmouth, number 1 in the state defensively, giving up only 1.3 goals per game. And they were the highest scoring team at 6.4 goals per game.
Well, if they get there, certainly they have a good shot at giving Hanover a run if Hanover plays to form. Hanover lost a few more games, but they played out of state looking for some better competition.
Well, they're also up at the Notre Dame Arena tonight, and that's not an easy place to win.
Yeah,
they're the number 5 team going in against the number 4 team, so that would to me would not be a huge upset if Berlin Gorham won that game.
Yeah.
But it doesn't get any easier after tonight for either of these teams.
Oh, and here's our goaltender, Amy Corbett.
Abigail Corbett, a junior.
And we'll take a break while they do the national anthem since we don't see the flag from our spot. Here's our national anthem. You saw our Concord team down below us putting their helmets on and getting ready, and 15 Concord players out there and 13 on the Brady team.
And no doubt these young ladies have played with and against each other all the way up through the youth hockey program.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting that we understand Manchester's looking maybe next year to go to an all-Manchester team.
They are.
So you wonder if Trinity and West may pull away from Brady.
Yeah.
But Coach Early seems to think that there are enough girls now at Brady that they could do the team by themselves if they had to. But certainly they're going to the co-op program as they had done in a lot of sports gives more kids an opportunity to play.
Yeah.
There's a couple kids from Trinity and a couple from West who otherwise would not be able to play hockey if it were not for this co-op program.
And Brady will draw from the out of towners as well, so that have been playing youth hockey. So, but Concord a hotbed, with the 2 girls teams here, Concord High team, Brady boys, and John Stark and Hopkinton out there where you live, and number 1 in D2 or is it D3?
Number 1 in it's a good question. I think it's
I think it's D3.
3, I believe you're right.
Size-wise, yeah.
All right, Nicole Jones, Jalen Kelleher, Ella Doherty, ready to go across that forward line for Concord High. Emily forward, Maria Amarganian, the defenseman, Abigail Corbett between the pipes, Courtney Ingham, Lauren Trapiti, and Chevy Irizarry, along with Kate Shoemaker and Raylan Roberts, the defenseman. Emily Senko between the pipes, and the Tide will start things off. Armaganian, nice shift through center ice. Broken up by the defense. Ingham down the wall. Much slower paced game than you'll see from the boys. And there's a score on the backhander. Brady on top.
28 seconds in.
28 seconds in. And going to the side of the net on the backhander, Lauren Trapiti on the goal, just 28 seconds in, and that's a wake-up call for Concord High and their goaltender, Abigail Corbett. We'll get the official call for that, but I'm pretty sure it was Trapiti.
I think it was probably unassisted. She picked it up off the blue line and skated in, turned the corner.
Once again, Concord defeated the Giant Pioneers 4-2 back, but that was way back December 17th. These two teams have played a lot of hockey since then. Chasing it back down is Raylan Roberts. She'll circle her cage, looking for a little bit of help. Certainly hate to give it right back. Certainly if any team goes shorthanded, there's a lot of open ice out there.
Yeah.
As by Dustin.
Everybody knows it's no checking in with the women.
Nope. You find a 2-minute rest. There's a shot taken wide by McKinnon. Caitlin had 2 goals in the earlier meeting. It's cleared away, and this is going to be an icing call. We'll bring it back. Brady icing it to relieve a little of the pressure down there.
I was saying, you were talking about how much the quality has improved. I remember the first year we covered, they tried to ice it, and there wasn't enough oomph on the puck to make it across the red line. That certainly has changed.
Well, the same when you look at high school softball before they used to do the pitching the way they do now. It was just underhand.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've come a long way. All right, Concord High setting things up here. Battling behind the net. As you say, no checking, so it's a ladylike battle for the puck behind the net. All right, here comes Brinity. Broken up nicely by Emily Forward. This is Payne. Her pass is chipped away. Forward. It's by her. The wall kept in by Payne. Yeah, I think that first shot of the game really took the Concord goaltender by surprise. Shot from the point is blocked. Good job in keeping it in by Landry. There's a shot right in front in the paint. Annabelle Watson very nearly got her stick on it before it was covered up.
Yeah.
So Brady coming out and being the aggressor. I should say Brinity. Being the aggressor here for Coach Dan Early. Good to see Dan. I hadn't seen Dan in this building in a long time. Face off now to the left of the goaltender. Right off the face off, wide. Ingham very nearly made it 2-0 right there. She had the open net. In the corner they battle. And the Tide controls. Through center ice. This is Armaganian. Gains the line. Tries to slip the D and can't control. Good job defensively down there as Irizarry was trying to break out. There's a save made. Shot in close. Taken by Joanna Dustin. 11:58 to go in this first period. And if you're just joining us, you missed a goal just 28 seconds in by Lauren Trapiti, the senior, who broke in and flipped a backhander behind the goaltender. The end of the corner now goes Doherty. Check down there by Trapiti. Concord High keeping that puck in the attacking zone, just not getting a whole lot of shots. Down the boards, Dustin. Dustin still in control, picked up down there by Trapiti. Along the right wing wall, loose puck in the corner, again, back is Trapiti. Winding around the wall. This will go all the way down. Should be an icing. Foot race to get to it. Courtney Ingham and Maria Armaganian trying to get to that puck. So we'll bring it all the way back, Charlie.
Yeah, it's Concord through the years. I've seen the girls do a pretty good job keeping the puck in at the blue line in the attacking zone. We've seen that already.
All right, they drop it left wing circle. You see a lot of A lot of shots taken from up top, looking for a deflection. On the wing, this is Ingham. Broken up, kept in by Trapiti. Glove save by Abigail Corbett. She wasn't about to let that one go by.
Yeah, snagged it like the good catcher she is. Probably saved the umpire with that catch.
Probably saved me a few times. To her left. Controlled by the Tide, sent out by Jones. This is Ingham. Into the corner. Forward with Ingham. Looking to center. And it's cleared away by Nicole Jones. Out to center ice. Darkett going with a second line of Joanna Dustin, the sophomore, Caitlin McKinnon, the freshman, and Erin Doherty, a junior. That's their second line. Brinidy has Annabelle Watson, the sophomore, Isabella Payne, the sophomore, and Riley Hollenberg, the senior. And Brady has two sets of defensemen this year. They've got Kate Shoemaker and Raylan Roberts out there as well. And their second defenseman, Haley Hildreth, and Veronica Landry also. So Dan Early said he was happy to have really two good sets of defensemen. This is Kelleher trying to avoid the poke check of Irizarry. Hildreth, take it away. Tried to chuck it in front, swept to the corner. This is Shoemaker. I'll make that Irizarry in the corner with Cohen. 9:34 to go in period one. Still 1-0 Brady on a goal just 28 seconds in. Kept in nicely by Roberts at the line. Into the corner. This is forward. Got some room. A little bit of real estate out there for it. Nice shift through center ice. Gains the line. And her shot is blocked by Roberts. Kept in by forward. Good job by the Green Giants setting up in front of their goaltender, Charlie. There's not much getting through to her.
Yeah.
Right now they're out shooting Concord 4-1. Back to get it is Emily Forward. Right on her tail is Payne. Out of the zone it comes. This will be a delayed offside, but it goes right onto the stick of Forward. Nice pass up ahead. Shot taken wide by McKinnon. McKinnon from the slot. Save. Score! Off the goaltender's glove. As Senko falls back, not happy with herself. She made the save, but it bounced off her glove.
So
and we're tied.
Concord ties it up. 8:34 left. And McKinnon cruising through the slot and picks a spot, and partial saves don't count, only full saves. Well, Concord breaks it in.
Well, unlike football, where you can have half a sack, you can't have half a save.
Yeah.
All right, McKinnon at 6:46. Kept in by McKinnon. Yeah, the Tide seem to have done well in recovering from that shock 28 seconds into the game. Took them a little while to get their sea legs.
Oh,
that'll be cleared out. Here's Zari showing good speed, trying to get to that puck. At center ice, Amy Cohen, the freshman. Up and comes to Doherty. Broken up. Picked up on the wing. This is Armaganian. Gains the line and just fires it. She'll go get the puck. Oh. Colliding back there.
Oh, they're going to call a check. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. It's got a delayed penalty coming up. And Bishop Brady will go on the power play, and the Brady player is still down back there.
She is. Oh, okay. Well, Armaganian is a pretty rugged player. They both went after the puck. I don't know if they saw each other, but so there we are. I think we'll take a little break here with 7:22 left, just about halfway through the first period. Tie score. So she's up, actually only down less than a minute. Trainer went out, and Trinity will have a power play for 2 minutes.
Yep. Armaganian going off. And of course, the face-off will be in the Concord end. And Brady has Veronica Landry out there and Raylan Roberts on the point. Lauren Trapiti was going to take the face-off. Now it's Courtney Ingham moving in. She's got Shoemaker out there with her. And it's quickly cleared out off the face-off. Taken by Emily Forwarding, cleared. Taken by Kelleher, looking for the shorty. Probably just content to kill off the power play, but looking in front. Tried to set up Brown in front. Gets away. They'll go back and get it. This is a power play for Trinity, but Concord in control. Kelleher chips it in. Back to get it is Roberts with Kelleher. Roberts gets there first. Along the wall to Ingham. Checked along the wall by Forward. Minute 21 to go in this power play. There's a shot off the stick of McKinnon. I'll make that Landry into the corner. Doesn't look much like a Brady power play right now.
Not much.
Or I should say Trinity, excuse me. Chipped into the zone by Trapiti. Trapiti along the wall with Cohen. Trapiti. He's got Roberts up top. There's a drive, knocked down. And the clearing pass knocked down. Kelleher getting in the way. That's on Ned for a save. Kelleher will go get it. Backhander. And the save made by Senko. 6:04 to go. 42 seconds to go in the Trinity power play. 1-1 your score. Trapiti at 28 seconds to give Brady the 1-0 lead. McKinnon at 6:46 to tie it up. Unassisted. They're going to drop it to the right of Senko. All the action coming to you here tonight on Concord's Community Television. And one of these two games will be back here at 5:30 on Tuesday night to do it again. I will say, Charlie, I've been involved in a lot of Brady Concord boys games. I think this is probably the first Brady Concord girls game I've had the pleasure to do.
I remember reading one time you had done every Brady Concord boys game.
That we did. There were a couple of years where Harvey and I did every one of them. Taken off the wall over there by Cohen. Only 16 seconds to go, and Trinity did not get a shot off on their power play. Yep, McKinnon bringing it across, but offside on her left wing.
Well, we got Concord team has, I think, three girls who have brothers on the varsity. So we have hockey families not uncommon in Concord. Kelleher, McKinnon, and Forward.
Yeah, and the boys will be playing Saturday at 6:45 here against Bishop Girton. Emily Ford tracks it down from her whole line, finds daylight, and gives it a ride. Back to get it is Roberts. And that penalty is up. Trinity did not get a shot on the power play. There's a shot and a save made by Senko. High over the cage. A few anxious moments right there for Trinity. Here's a drive from up top. Never made it to the cage. Loose between the circles. Who's got it? All kinds of legs out there.
Reminds me of a basketball game of 8-year-olds. They all scramble for the ball.
It's like throwing a piece of bread on a pond and watching all the ducks go for it.
Yeah.
Swept to the boards by Trapiti. Kept in by Forward. Along the wall, that's Hildreth. Forward again, sent it back. This is Hildreth.
Up on the net.
Up on the net. 4:40 to go here in period one. Jim Rivers along with Charlie Russell from the Abbott Arena and State High School Girls Tournament action. State quarterfinals. And Concord will be represented in the semifinals by one of these two teams. Nice job in keeping it in. Shot is wide, taken by Amy Cohen, the freshman. Kept in at the point by Doherty. You know, really, Charlie, since that goal at 28 seconds, Concord really has had the territorial edge. There's a shot from out front, loose in front of the goaltender. Somebody's down on it. Haley Hildreth is on her knees and up. And I think Senko ended up with the puck.
Yeah, we had a penalty shot called this year. One of the defensemen in the crease gloved the puck.
Yep, covered it up.
And they called a penalty shot. So they
probably not a bad penalty to take.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Faceoff goes to the wall, and the Tide control. Brady finally chips it out. Courtney Ingham. And she's got 3 white jerseys around her, so she'll just backhand it in. Armagenian is back there off the penalty bench. Armagenian feeds it up around, looking for Dustin. Checked over there by Izari. Shots on net favor Concord High 6-4. There's a shot blocked. Roberts standing in front of it. Back out to the point. Shoemaker through a crowd. Kick to the corner. Trapedi. Yeah, Concord has really taken control territorially of this game. Nice move down there. Taken back by McKinnon. Courtney Ingham, nice spin move, but then lost control of the puck. Raylan Roberts. Now forward tries to send it, knocked down by Ingham. Ingham in the circle. Weak shot, hits the pipe, side of the cage. Forward, winds it around the boards, taken by Hildreth. I'll make that Jones. Sent up by forward. On the wing, this is Kelleher. Jalen goes left. There's a shot, goaltender makes the save. Landry got a piece of it. Took a little of the oomph out of the shot and allowed Senko to put the glove on it. That was redirected. Tough save for a goaltender when that puck is redirected in any way.
Yeah.
8-4 shots on net now in favor of Concord. 1-1 is your score, though. Soft swept to the wall. Up top it comes. Wide, taken by forward. Tipped in by forward. Knocked down in front. Crimson side still controlling. Kelleher. Hildreth finally gets it out.
The icing. No call.
Just under 2 minutes to go here in period number 1. Where the puck for Concord. Ella Doherty, the junior. Tried to split the D and can't do it. Now they battle in that corner. Trapedi sends it the other way. Good job at the corner by Armagenian, keeping it in. Finally swept out. This is Ingham. Poke checked away by forward. Good back check by Emily Forward. Here's a drive from the other side of the center ice. Collected down there by Jalen Kelleher, the sophomore. Minute to go, a little bit of room to roam down the left side. Still moving. And her shot, they'll mark it down as a save, but that was going over the pipes. But the goaltender, Senko, decided to grab it anyways. 52 seconds to go here in period 1. Going to drop it to the right of the goaltender, Senko. Concord has won quite a few of the face-offs here. This is Dustin. Swept aside by Trapedi. On it quickly. Ingham. And again, forward, back to break her up. Make it Armagenian. Armaganian's got some speed. Chips it into the corner right side. We may have a penalty here. Yeah. We have a delayed penalty coming up. It's going to be elbowing.
Armagenian again? Yeah.
Yep. And Bishop Brady will go on the power play. for 22 seconds. And unless there's a goal, they will finish it out in the second period. But they didn't have much of a power play.
No.
Last time around, failed to get a shot for Brinidy. So they're going to bring it back and face it off to the left of Abigail Corbett. Abigail with three saves here tonight. There's a shot knocked down at the side of the cage. Stepping in front of it, Amy Cohen. Save made by the goaltender. Cohen again sweeps it aside. Down to 10 seconds to go, and it's cleared away. All the way down for a save. Oh, a dangerous clearing pass. McKinnon was right there. I'll make that Kelleher. Here's McKinnon. That's going to do it for the period, but a minute 38 to go in the power play when they come back. 6 shots on net in favor of Concord. It doesn't feel like a 1-1 game, though, the way Concord dominated territorially, Charlie.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens in the second period.
We'll be back. Second period action coming up.
So we're back for the second period.
And Bishop Brady starting out with a power play. Maria Armaganian setting up shop in the penalty box tonight. He's been there a couple of times. But Concord did a great job of killing off the first penalty, the power play that Brinidy had. And right now you look out there and Kate Shoemaker, Lauren Trapiti, and Courtney Ingham along that forward line for the power play. And on the point they've got Raylan Roberts and Haley Hildreth. And there's a block wide of the cage made by Abigail Corbett, who just 28 seconds into the game got caught short by a backhander. That was the only goal of the period for Brinidy. Face off now to the left. Goaltenders have swapped ends. At the point, this is Roberts. Getting it down low. Taken by Cohen. Ooh, again, dangerous right in front. See what kind of changes Coach Early made on his power play. Knocked down in front, looking to set up Shoemaker down there. Again, camped out of the point. Right side is Roberts. She'll backpedal. Sent out of the zone, tracking it down. Jalen Kelleher. Kelleher still in control. 54 seconds to go on the Brinidy power play, deep in their own end. Quickly after it, this is Trapiti. Lauren. And it's poke checked away by Emily Ford. Emily's had an outstanding game defensively.
Yeah.
Back checking.
She's a senior, right? I think one of the seniors.
Yes, Lauren Trapiti is a senior. Riley Hollenberg is a senior. Brianna Mendebles is a senior. I think that's it.
Oh, attempted clear goes into the bench, so we'll have a face-off down there. No glass to play it off.
And we have 36 seconds to go in this power play. They have managed some action around the cage. They're going to drop it to the left of Emily Senko, the sophomore goalie. Excuse me, for Abigail Corbett, the goalie. And
the
apparently
puck went in the
Puck
bench.
hit somebody.
Yeah, I wonder you hit somebody.
Yeah, they're calling for a trainer down on the Brinidy bench.
Yeah.
Dangerous place to be.
Yeah, well, I was heading down on the break, and they were the girl that took the elbow. They were checking her out. I think it was 2, but it looks like she's out there.
We got 13:57 to go here in the second period. It's still 1-1. Again, Trapiti 28 seconds into the game for Brinidy, and McKinnon at 6:46 of the period to tie it up. That was unassisted. And looks like we're about set to go again. Lauren Trapiti will do the honors. Again, she's got Roberts behind her. Kept in by Trapiti. That'll be cleared out by the Crimson Tide. Back to get it, Raylan Roberts. In by Dustin. Roberts again. And this penalty is just about up. Dustin up ahead to McKinnon. Picked up by Hildreth. Her shot into the glove of Emily Senko.
Kind of flooded there. A little tentative on the grab, but she got it. It was going high.
A little bit of a knuckleball.
Yeah.
13:16 to go here, just underway in period 2. The winner to play Exeter at 5:30 on Tuesday night.
Did you get any score from Berlin and Hanover?
I did not.
We'll check between the second and third, huh? I did learn Concord basketball will have a home game. First time in about 15 years on sometime next week. So they won their playoff game.
All right, Caitlin McKinnon and Raylan Roberts on the face-off. Controlled by Hildreth. Kept in at the point by Armaganian, who's out of the penalty box. Armaganian, Ingham right with her. She'll send it into the corner. Veronica Landry into the corner. Cutting her off is Dustin. One is the score.
Concord once again keeps it in at the blue line.
This is Hildreth. Tied in control in the slot. Weak backhander taken down there by McKinnon. She's back for it. Kept in. Knocked down in front. In close. Shot and the save on a bid by Dustin. Emily Senko. And bodies everywhere.
Yeah, she got the Concord player got checked into the goaltender and knocked it off the moorings.
Well, Dustin found herself with the puck on her stick about 6 feet out in front of the goaltender.
Yeah.
Really didn't get a strong shot away. So we'll drop it in the Brinity end. Both teams are at full strength now as they drop it in that right wing circle. Jalen Kelleher and Lauren Trapiti. Trapiti has it. Lauren with the only Brinity goal of the night. Broken up by Jones. And what a tough angle shot that was.
Yeah.
Senko did well to follow that one in.
Yeah. Concord player on the doorstep looking for a rebound.
Looking for some loose change. All right, they'll drop it again in that right wing circle. Again, controlled by the Tide. Forward. Armaganian knocked down in front. Backhander into the glove of Senko. Wide of the cage. Bid by Doherty. Trapiti. Finally work it out. Back after it is Kelleher, though. Kelleher lays it to Armaganian. Forward, sandwich down there. Tide still in control. Trapiti off her stick. Looking by McKinnon. McKinnon in front. Jones fammed on it. Off the side of the cage with it. Loose puck to Hildreth. Hildreth checked from behind. And finally cleared out under the stick of Shoemaker. She'll have to go get it. This is Armaganian. Maria Armaganian, the sophomore. Through center ice. Drops it. There's a shot save. Rebound swept aside. Right in front by Haley Hildreth. That's key. You can't allow that second shot. If there's a save, you got to get it out of there. At the point, Armaganian. Beating it down the boards. This is Trapiti.
Got a penalty here.
Yeah, got a penalty. Got a high stick. Time of the penalty is 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
It's like Brady's going out here, huh? Number 8.
Yep. It's going to be Courtney Ingham, the freshman. So let's see what Concord can do with the power play.
Should be moving it down the other end, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Concord's first power play.
Now Brady on the penalty kill has got Raylan Roberts out there with Kate Shoemaker and Lauren Trapiti. Concord controlling it. Emily forward through a crowd. Deflected behind the cage. In front,
There
score!
Quickly.
Joanna Dustin. That took 8 seconds, Charlie.
That was quick. Well, Concord takes the lead.
All right, time of the goal will be 4:30.
And it's like Brady's going to take a timeout.
Joanna Dustin getting the goal. Concord High has opened up shots on net, almost 2-1, 13-7.
Well, kind of an odd time to take a timeout, but I guess you want to keep the spirit up on your team. And
well, you don't want the floodgates to open here. Concord High coming out on the power play. A nice. They won the face-off. That was the key.
They moved the puck around fairly well, and only so much you can do when they're sitting out front all alone. So not much of a crowd in the upper ranks, although
I didn't pick up who the assist went to.
I think it went to 2.
That would be Emily Forward.
Yeah, there's Concord boys hockey team up in the rafters up there. Saw a few of them down on the break.
Well, they'll be playing Bishop Girton. The Bishop Girton girls. Interesting season for the Girton girls, scoring over 100 goals and allowing over 100 goals.
Wow.
They were number 3 in offense and number 11 in defense.
Not much of a defense and goaltending, that's for sure.
No, sir. Concord would like another quick one here. That would be a good timeout taken by Coach Early at this point. But we're not even halfway through this hockey game yet. Still lots of time. They jam it along that
scrum of the day over there.
That puck is still moving, though, so the clock will keep ticking. Still moving. Finally coming away with it is Kelleher. Near side now. This is Joanna Dustin. Forward. Knocked down. And she'll skate it out. This is Trapedi. Her shot is blocked. Standing in front of it is Forward. 9:48 to go here in period 2. 2-1. Concord over Brinidy. State quarterfinals. Back to get it is Roberts. Raylan angle it off the boards for Trapedi. Backhanded into the zone by Hildreth. Brady looking for the equalizer. Save made down there by Corbett on the stick. In by Ingham. Crimson Tide controlling here at 9:17 to go. Through center ice, Kelleher, wing to wing. Drops it to Kelleher. Her shot wide of the cage, loose in the circle. Over to scoop it up and skate it out. Haley Hildreth. Haley ridden off the play. Trailing is Trapedi. He'll dump it. Back to get it for Concord. McKinnon. Out to center ice. Roberts couldn't settle it. They'll wave off an icing. Raylan Roberts back for it. Kelleher along the wall. Into the corner with it. Once again, Jalen Kelleher. Poked off her stick. Here's Landry. On the far side, here's McKinnon. Squeezing in front of Ingham. Concord unable to keep it in. Back to get it is Emily Forward. 8:14 to go here in the second period. Concord High leading Brinidy 2-1. They have 2 unanswered goals at this point. Here's Forward from the circle. Save.
Oh,
and Sanko's looking like, where is it?
Yeah.
Good job.
Pretty strong shot from the top of the face-off circle.
The other 2 teams will change up. Both teams pretty much going with 2 lines, 2 sets of defensemen.
Well, Concord had 15 out there at the national anthem, and Brady had 13.
Yep.
So not big squads. Nice. Just about halfway through the game here, 7:46, 2-1. You can see the shots on goal. Concord carrying the play. I think they were down 4-1 early on shots, but certainly quite a difference since then.
Well, the first shot was a goal.
Yeah.
All right, they drop it, right wing circle. Controlled by the Tide. Dustin looking for the wraparound, not there. Drops it up top for forward. Her wrister, saved. Rebound, covered up by Senko.
Another strong shot from 10 feet inside the blue line.
So we'll bring it and drop it off in the left wing circle. Joanna Dustin and Isabella Payne. Now Payne will move out. And it'll be Trippitti. On by Trippitti. Out it comes to forward. Shot knocked down into the corner. It goes back to get it is Irizarry. Forward, sends it back. Veronica Landry. Up the wall. Irizarry. Over to meet her. Armaganian goes down. Irizarry down.
No penalties.
No penalty.
Oh.
And I think that's a good non-call, Charlie.
Yeah, well, they're both going.
They're both riding along the wall. 7:02 to go here in the period.
Concord had a player years ago, played with one of my nieces, and she called it straight lining to the puck. And if you didn't shift your weight, you just went for the puck, they weren't going to call you, and that's pretty much what happened there. They were both going for it.
And it looks like Evelyn, or Chevy as they call her, is okay. It's good to see. So neutral zone face-off here. Lord Trippitti with Kelleher. Forward. Winds it up the wall. 2 green jerseys to beat. Shot is way wide of the cage. Good bid by Kelleher. Forward and Shoemaker. Shoemaker rides her off. Hildreth and Kelleher collide and go down. And it's cleared away. It's going to be an icing. We'll bring this one back.
Lots of face-offs here, folks. Getting a little choppy in the game, but that's what it's all about.
6:27 to go in period number 2. Controlled by Concord. Up top it goes.
Oh, there we go. There's a penalty.
It took a while for that one. Annabelle Watson's going to go off for hold unless they put one in here. And it comes to Cohen. And a save made by Senko. Rebound to Dustin in the corner. Got an extra skater out there.
There it is.
There it is. As Roberts touches up.
Seemed like he was a little slow calling it. I guess he gave him the benefit of the doubt.
I think he heard you.
Yeah, like, whoops.
I think he heard you.
No. Well, they're paying them the big bucks to make the call. They've called a good game.
They have. All right, 15-9 shots on net. Concord with their second power play of the night. They only took about 8 seconds to score on their last one. Trippitti will take the draw, and again controlled by Concord. Forward, center point, save made by Senko. Took about 3 seconds to get a shot off. Now Dustin has it. This is forward. Her shot is blocked high into the air, off the side of the cage, taken by Keller. Keller had forward all alone in the circle, didn't see it. Now to forward. Her wrister, glove save made by Senko. So Concord High getting the shots, but Senko making the stops.
Well, she had 6 shutouts during the year, but certainly not facing this type of pressure.
Still got 1:30 to go here in the power play. Again, Kelleher will take the draw with Trippitti right off the face-off. Shot is blocked down there. This is Shoemaker. And unable to get it was Armaganian, so they'll have to reload here. Kept in by Kelleher. This is Dustin. She's got Roberts with her. Roberts down. Minute to go in the power play. They drop it up to Armaganian. Her shot knocked down in front by Shoemaker. Cleared away. Armaganian will go get it. And they'll let her have it. Not sending in any kind of a forward checker, being as short-handed as they are. Through center ice. Armaganian drops it. Intercepted and cleared out by Trapiti. Trapiti in a foot race with forward. And the Tide will start it back the other way.
Well, that'll be icing. Not what you want to do.
Not when you're on the power play. 27 seconds to go on the power play. 4:31 to go in the second period. And only one goal in this period. That Dustin at 4:30, a power play goal. And Concord looking for another one here if they can get it. They'll drop it in the right wing circle. Nicole Jones. And Lauren Trapiti. Trapiti wins it. At the point, Landry. 18 seconds to go on the Concord power play. Into the corner for it is Doherty. And the Tide control. Oh, Fandon. Landry nearly turned it over to Doherty right there. And the penalty is up. Both teams are now in full strength at the 4-minute mark. 4 minutes to go in this period. Concord leading in the state quarterfinals 2-1. Over to get is Watson. Annabelle gives it a ride. Hildreth angles it off the boards.
Too many men on the ice? No.
Poke checked away. Forward tried to split through four green jerseys. That wasn't going to happen.
Wave off the ice, and she could have tipped it.
Yep. Cohen has it. Cohen still controlling. Up it goes to Roberts. For Brady. This is Roberts. Roberts sends it into the Concord end. 3:06 to go in the period. That took a weird bounce off the end wall. Weak shot down there by Doherty. And to collect is Armaganian. Maria along the end wall. Drops it in front. Nobody there. Right to Izzareri. Here is Zeri. A breakaway. She's got Doherty with her, and it is wide. Well, Doherty stayed right with her. 2:25 to go in the period. Landry at the red line. Down the wall. Both teams taking the opportunity to change up some personnel here. Just off the bench.
It's like they're running out of a little energy here. They don't look quite as energetic.
It's the end of the period, no doubt. Nice move by Kelleher. She's got Trapiti right with her. Trapiti taking it away. So track it down. Trapiti turned over to Concord. Off the skate of Brown. Minute 40 to go in the period. Shot knocked down in front. Broken up. Back is Armaganian. Collecting. Got a full head of steam through center ice. Gains the line. Top of the circle. Shot is deflected wide into the corner. Over is Shoemaker. Clearing it out. Taken by Kelleher. Nearing the minute mark. Kelleher. She had Ingham right with her. She'll circle. I think Concord might be happy to get out of this leading 2-1.
Yeah.
There don't seem to be any hurry to attack here. Now it's dumped in. Minute to go. Over is Armaganian. She'll drop it back. Yeah, Concord really not in the attack mode right now, Charlie.
No, I think they're just kind of on cruise control here.
Armaganian will take a shot. Blocked by Trappitti. Here's a possible break. Here comes Courtney Ingham all alone, walking in, and blocked from behind.
Penalty shot.
Got to be a penalty shot. It should be.
No, trip.
Armaganian.
They're going to talk about it. They're going to talk about it.
Yep.
See if the hands go above the head here.
27 seconds to go in the period. Courtney Ingham, the freshman.
Penalty shot.
This is one of the most exciting plays in hockey. I think it's a good call.
Yeah, I think so. She had a good stride, and they raced to get back on her.
And maybe not a bad penalty to take, too.
Yeah, well.
Now it's up to the goaltender to make the stop. Brady looking to tie it here. Will that be an exciting end of the second period?
Well, that's it. There's Abby Corbett.
Yep, Abby Corbett.
Number who will take it? The same player will take it, right?
Yep, Courtney Ingham will take it. Here we go. You don't see this too often.
No.
All right, Courtney Ingham, the freshman, going against the junior goaltender between the circles. And a save made by Corbett.
Drop.
Went to the backhand, didn't have enough oomph on it.
Yeah, she got the glove down to block it, so.
Well, you know, if you score, it gives your team a boost. If you stop it, it gives your team a boost.
Yeah.
So at Concord High, leading 2-1 here in the state quarters, stopping the penalty shot. They've got 27 seconds to kill off here in the second period. They're going to drop it to the left of the goaltender, Abigail Corbett.
So that might be in the local paper. We got the photo editor here and Tim O'Sullivan down there.
Big time tonight, Charlie.
Yeah, we've got everybody. Got the pros and the Hall of Famers here. Huh?
20 seconds to go. There's a battle behind the cage. A couple of players from each team working that puck, keeping it moving. 13 seconds. Abigail Corbett watching closely. There's a save, covered up just in time. Arriving on the scene looking for some loose change down there was Chevy Irizarry, the freshman. 5 seconds to go. Bouncing free, cleared away, and it's going to be an icing, and that's going to do it for period number 2, Charlie.
Well, we'll be back for an exciting third period. Oh, we're back for the third period here, and there's the score. There'll be 5 aside in front of the goalies. They're cleaning up, and refs are out there. Zamboni's got the door shut. Looks like still a little wet on the ice, but.
Well, Bishop Brady did manage to cut down on the margin of shots. Concord at one point had a 2-1 advantage. Just now 18-13.
Yeah.
And a couple of close calls down around the Concord net at the tail end of that second period. But the Tide leading 2-1. The only goal in that second period came at 4:30. And it was scored by Joanna Dustin. And that's the way we stand.
And we'll see who had their Red Bull on the break or their Powerade, and they got a little more energy.
And Berlin lost to Hanover, so Hanover will be playing Oyster River, and the winner of this game will play Exeter here next Tuesday night. This winner will play at 5:30 against Exeter, and Hanover will meet Oyster River at 7:30. As Hanover went into the Notre Dame Arena up in the Paper City and won rather convincingly tonight. I think it was 5-1, something like that. And here we're looking at a 2-1 hockey game. Brady looking to tie things up. They had a penalty shot in that second period to end the second period. And they'll start it up. This is Doherty. Poked away. Trailing. Here's Emily forward.
A little ragged here.
New sheet of ice out there, Charlie.
It doesn't look like it's ice everywhere. It's a little wet.
Shot wide by Forward. Unable to keep it in at the point. Ingham picks it up quickly. Cutting her off is Armaganian. Into the corner. Here is Zeri. Out front it goes, but right to a Concord High skater. Sending it out of the zone to Cole Jones. Back is Trapiti. Yeah, not much flow to the action yet. That's going to be a penalty on Ingham.
Well, Armaganian finally...
she's on the receiving end for the change.
Yeah. She just bounced right up, but there it is. Well, Concord will have a power play here.
I don't think Courtney Ingham saw her. The freshman is going to go off. We're checking. So Concord with a big power play here and a 2-1 lead in the third and deciding period. 13:23 to go in this hockey game. And it looks like they've got Armaganian on the point. And Forward, she couldn't get there. All the way down. And the save is made by Abigail Corbett. Collected by Armaganian. Forward checker is Irizarry. Armaganian with Irizarry staying right with her. Here comes Maria. Full head of steam. Ends it up on the left side. There's a save made by Emily Senko.
Kind of a dipsy doodle shot.
A little bit of from Dustin, looking for her second goal of the night. Well, looking ahead to possibly playing Exeter, Brady lost to Exeter 8-0 during the regular season. Yeah. Concord lost to them 5-2. There's a shot save made on the stick side. That came out front from Forward. Another shot, skate save by Senko. Another attempt by Armaganian. They peppered her. A couple of big saves there by Senko.
Up in the bench. Came out pretty quick.
So I got a minute 11 to go here in the power play for Concord. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off here. And back it comes. Armaganian will go get it. Right with her is Irizarry. In by Trapiti. This is Kelleher. Lost it at her feet momentarily. Over to break it up is Irizarry. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Shot deflected into the corner. Irizarry clears at center ice. Emily Forward. Staying right with her is Trapiti. There's a save made by Senko. She's starting to up. Right, all of a sudden it's 25-13 in shots.
Yeah, it's gone up pretty quick.
Keeping the Brinity team in it right now. Exeter has gone to the championship the last 2 years and lost to Hanover. Shoemaker, centered point. Forward, never made it to the net. Forward again, can't keep it in. They'll have to reload. Near side to Armaganian. Nice shift on Trapiti. Armaganian to her left. Broken up. Kept in. Shot is blocked. That was Doherty. Back to collect is Armaganian. 8 seconds to go. This power play is about up. Unable to get that shot off was Aaron Doherty. Both teams are now at full strength. 11:19 to go. Wraparound attempt is foiled. I'll tell you, Emily Senko has had a busy start to this period.
There it is.
Broken up once again. This is Courtney Ingham walking in. Here's save. And cleared away.
Glove save.
Save is made, but it was still headed for that corner. And very quickly, Emily Forward got that loose puck and got it out of there.
Cleared it out. Up in the bench.
Great save by Corbett, but a great job by Emily Forward preventing that from trickling in to the far post.
Yeah, it was heading that way.
10:48 to go. Got a good one going here in the quarterfinals. Courtney Ingham has found herself walking into the goaltender twice here tonight. Loose in the corner. They'll go get it. Kept in by Kelleher. Behind the net. This is Doherty. Doherty. Hildreth. In the circle. Shot wide. Taken by Kelleher. Yeah, unable to keep it in. Concord will have to come out as we hit the 10-minute mark. Kelleher, her shot blocked in the circle by Hildreth. Into the corner goes Armaganian. Checked down there by Landry. Armaganian staying right with her along the end wall. Loose puck, Kelleher.
Well, not at the point.
Yeah, but if you're Concord High, you're up 2-1. You keep that puck down that end. Kind of hard to give up a tying goal if you can keep the pressure on. This is Payne. Clearing pass, nearly intercepted. Over is Jones. Nicole feeds it ahead. This is Kelleher. Broken up again.
The icing.
Yep.
Now they wave
it off. Armaganian. Forward checker is Payne. Armaganian starts it up. Lots of real estate out there. Armaganian gains the line. Drops it. Kelleher's shot. Bouncing around in front. Weak backhander. Sticked into the corner by Landry. Loose in front. 8:47 to go in this one. Into the corner goes Hildreth. Off the side of the cage. Stopped by Senko. Concord really applying the pressure here. Looking for that third goal. That's going to be a penalty on Emily Forward.
She knows it.
Yeah, Ingram goes down. And now Brady on the power play. Although they have not been able to do much with the power plays tonight, Charlie.
Now we'll be shooting down here to our left with what? A little over a period, half a period and a minute left. Concord just about doubled up on shots again.
All right, Brady will send out Trapiti to do the draw. And it's taken by Concord. Armaganian, who's out there on the penalty kill with Amy Cohen. And Caitlin McKinnon and Joanna Dustin. Back is Raylan Roberts. This is Hildreth. They'll try and set something up if they can. Right now it's in their own end. This is Dustin. Brady has the power play. They just can't get it out of their own zone.
Well, Brady had two players out here in center ice.
Yeah, they had 5 players preventing the puck from getting out. They only had 3 at the other end, or two at the other end.
Oh.
Hey. This is McKinnon, circling her own cage, met by Shoemaker. Angles it off the wall. Roberts there. Now Armaganian will clear. 59 seconds to go in the power play. Haley Hildreth will go get it.
That'll be icing. No call, huh?
Nice move by Armaganian to skate away from Ingham. Concord just ragging it around. Dustin feeds it in. Back is Roberts. Only 30 seconds to go on the power play. Kelleher back on the ice for Concord High. Great job of penalty killing. Finally, Ingham breaks away. Weak backhander ahead. Near the corners, Irizarry looking to center off the back of the cage. Covered up by the goaltender Corbett. And we have a penalty coming on Concord. A little shoving after the whistle as Irizarry is knocked down. Who's going off?
21.
That's going to be Caitlin McKinnon, so they will have a 2-man advantage for 12 seconds, Charlie. Now Concord will have Amy Cohen, the freshman, out there, along with Armaganian.
Key face-off.
And Jalen Kelleher. And Concord wins the face-off They can't clear it. Kept in by Hildreth. Her shot redirected. Knocked down in front. In front. Not getting a strong shot off was Irizarry. She had the open net. Now it's a power play for a minute 44. 5-on-4. The other way, Armaganian. And it's knocked down in front. Kept into the line by Concord High. That's Cohen. Minute 30 to go on the power play.
Offside.
Great opportunity. The other end by Brady.
Yeah.
Or Brinity, if you will.
Brinity West.
The Brinity Giants.
I don't know what we'd do if it was 4 teams.
All right, face off in the neutral zone. Controlled by Kelleher. It's going to be an icing on Brinity.
Yeah, not what you want to do on the power play.
Concord's penalty killing unit has been tough tonight.
But Brinity's been running some people behind the Concord center line here and looking for the breakaway, the home run play.
Emily Forward at the point, slides it back in. Back behind the cage, Joanna Dustin in control, looking in front. Knocked down by the defense, collected by Brinity, and out they come. This is Ingham. Courtney, nice shift into the circle. Her shot, save made by Corman.
Up around her face.
Good-looking freshman, Courtney Ingham.
Going top shelf.
59 seconds to go on the power play. And they win it and clear it. Taken by Armaganian, who's played a strong game for Concord tonight, despite a couple of trips to the penalty box. Torpedi. Kicked away by Armaganian, who has it now. Armaganian, is it right? Doherty clears. 25 seconds to go on the power play. 5 minutes to go in this hockey game. Concord leading Brinity 2-1, state quarterfinals. Pass up ahead. Picked up on the wing once again. Ingham going for it. 10 seconds of the power play. Here's a drive. Blocked in the circle by Forward. Both teams are now at full strength. At the point. Here's a drive. Redirected to the corner. Left. Along the wall. Ingham has it taken away. Out to center ice. Irizarry. Armaganian cuts her off. Armaganian bringing it up. Up ahead it goes to Kelleher. She'll chip it in. Back to get it is Roberts. Around the cage, far side. This is Landry. 4 minutes to go in this hockey game. Brady scored 28 seconds into the game. They have been shut out since. Armaganian. Again, looking for a cherry picker out there at center ice, looking to get a sneak away if they can, Charlie.
Yeah.
Ingham slides it down the wall. No icing. Back to get it is Emily Forward. Works her way by Ingham. Taken by Hildreth. Armaganian over to Checker. And swept out of the paint. Never made it to the goaltender.
Yeah, well, they were both battling. No call. A good no call.
Torpedi battling. Doherty tries to clear at the point. Hildreth grabbing it quickly is Emily Forward. Here's a possible 3-on-1. Forward.
Trip.
And there's a trip, a penalty, and the cover-up is made by the goaltender, Senko. That is going to give Concord the power play. So a pretty tough road to hoe for Bishop Brady-Trinity West.
talking about a penalty shot here.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think.
But the issue is, you have now got to try and tie this game while you're shorthanded. 2:56 to go in the game, and you're going to play 2 minutes of it shorthanded.
And what do we got? Concord going to take their timeout? No, I guess not.
But the penalty is going to go on Haley Hildreth.
They got a Concord. Well, they got two in the penalty box. Concord got somebody in there too.
Yep, they do.
Concord's going to...
Jalen Kelleher.
So, Concord's taking their timeout.
Well, this also changes the complexion of the game because you've got a 4-on-4 and you have got a ton of open ice out there.
Yeah, that's
that would favor the fast skater. That would favor someone like Armaganian, someone like Trapedi. You get your fast skaters out there with all that open ice. It's going to be interesting to see where this final 2:56 plays out. 29-17 shots on net in favor of Concord over Brinidy. Again, the scoring, 28 seconds into the game, Trapedi for Brady, making it 1-0. Concord tying it. McKenna at 6:46 of the power play. And in the second period at 4:30, it was Dustin for Concord to give them the 2-1 lead, and that's the way it has been. The winner will be back here at 5:30 on Tuesday night against Exeter.
Yeah.
A team that has beaten Brady 8-0 this year and defeated Concord 5-2. So let's see who Concord has got out there for. Actually, it's not going to affect the strength on the ice.
Yeah,
it's twin minors. It's twin minors.
Yeah.
I had forgotten. This is not college. It's high school. It's no 4-on-4. But an interesting final 2:56. Here we go. Doherty deflected. Shoemaker behind the net. Battling with Dustin. Concord looking for the nail in the coffin. Brady looking for the equalizer. Right now, Concord controlling things. Off the end wall it comes, settled for Roberts.
Oh, ping-ponging around, huh?
Yep. It's like a pinball machine down there. Trailing is Trapedi. Over to break it up is Dustin. Kept in nicely, right on the line, Roberts.
Yeah, offside, it came out. I had the camera right on it. The ref was on the far end, right? Johnny on the spot, where he should be.
2:12 to go in this hockey game. Concord leading over Brinidy 2-1. And it's controlled by the Tide. Doherty gets it out right to Brinidy. Armaganian, far side. Chips it in. Minute 59 to go. Courtney Ingham slides it down. Back after it. Broken up by Ingham. She's had a couple of breakaways tonight. One penalty shot. Emily forward. Off the side of the net. Dangerous right in front. Swept aside by Armaganian. Minute 29 to go. Brady frantically looking for a shot. And they're going to have to clear it out. Joanna Dustin back there. Here's Shoemaker. Taken by Ingham. Minute to go in this hockey game. Ragging it around is McKinnon. He had 3 green jerseys around her. Took it to the corner.
Got a penalty in the corner. Looks like a cross check on Concord.
Yep, Brady will have a power play for the final minute of this game.
We'll pull their goalie, so it'll be 6-on-4.
Yep.
We'll have the face-off down here as well, so.
Going off is Caitlin McKinnon, the freshman. And the sad thing is that was way away from the play.
I know. Yeah, she was in the corner all by herself after, and the ref had her.
Not a very ill-timed penalty, I guess you would say.
Yeah,
all right,
wow.
Brady sends in Lauren Trapedi. The goaltender has not been pulled yet. At the point. Roberts through a crowd to the end wall. Goaltender has been pulled. Coming off the bench quickly for Brady is Landry. Save made. Rebound bouncing free. Up top it comes. And a shot goes wide from Shoemaker. 38 seconds to go. Concord looking to clear if they can. Near side. Roberts. 30 seconds to go. Irizarry in the corner. Shot from the wall is blocked. Irizarry taken by Armagadian. Can't clear. Backhander save! What a save by Corbett. That was the equalizer right there. 13 seconds to go. And Armagadian really should not have tried to clear in front of her own net.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And that is going to do it. Concord High is going to move on to the semifinals.
There it is.
2-1 the final score. Goals by McKinnon and Dustin, and some great goaltending in the final few seconds by Corbett. That one off her chest.
Yeah.
That was headed for the upper corner.
Well, some stellar goaltending. She stopped the penalty shot, and you saw the monitor photographer leave after that one. He knew he had
he was drooling.
He had the shot.
He's got the shot.
He had the shot of the day.
So on Tuesday night, it is going to be Oyster River, the number 1 seed, against the number 5 seed, Hanover. And of course, this Concord team is going to take on Exeter, the number 2 team. And they will play at 5:30 here on Tuesday night.
So, I want to thank you for joining us, and thank you, Jim Rivers, for
it was fun. It was
being
great
with us, and Charlie Russell for ConcordTV.
Jim Rivers saying good night from the Everett Arena.